Hi. You know, it's important for teenage girls to not get derailed, particularly in high school. I'm not talking about the girls that are getting straight A's and participating in this and that and doing this and that, and everything is going smoothly. And nothing goes completely smoothly when you're a teenager, but there's definitely those kids that are like excelling and doing well, and they're a member of clubs, and they're if they're with a significant other, it's a solid kind of thing. I'm not really talking to those people. I'm talking to the teenagers out there who are in angst right now. Teenage angst, insecurity, maybe going from boyfriend to boyfriend, I don't know, girlfriend to girlfriend. The emotions, particularly if you're an empath, the emotions plus the hormones get so intense, particularly if you're an empath, that it's very possible that your grades could get derailed, your future can get derailed, the college that you originally would have liked to go to isn't happening. You know, there's a teenager that I know. I'm not talking about myself, but there's a teenager that I know who is going through a lot of shit in high school at 16. And I remember being 16. That's when I got derailed. And this friend of mine is just, it involves a man, or they're not men yet when they're 16. They think they are, and they try to act like it, but they're kids. They're all kids. 16, you're still a kid. I don't care how you're developing. I don't care what sexual feelings you might have. I don't care if you're driving a car. You're still a kid, you know. Sometimes being a kid lasts until you're about 24, 25. In my case, well, 51. No, I'm an adult in a lot of ways, but definitely still a teenager in a lot of ways. I think there are some, I have to say, I think there are some points during that era where I'm still stuck there, up here. I'm a lot wiser now, but I think emotionally I might still be stuck at, you know, one of those teen years, maybe a few of them. Oh, if I knew then what I know now. Phew. But that doesn't matter. You gotta look forward. But I digress. I'm talking to particularly teen girls. Be smart, and the person that you meet at 16, they might feel like your soulmate. You might be like physically attracted or whatever, but I hate to be a realist, but statistically, how often do those relationships stay? I know of a couple of them from high school that actually stuck into adulthood. But mostly, so like don't give all your energy, the energy that belongs in sports, the energy that belongs in, say, drama, the energy that belongs self-care, energy that belongs to God, energy that belongs to other positive things. Don't give it all to a guy or a girl for that matter. These days, it's not just guys and girls, it's guys and girls and beyond. I'm not really talking about all that right now. I'm just talking about, whatever your preferences and relationships. And I'm particularly talking to girls because I think girls take more in, particularly if they're sexually active. They take more in than a young man does. A young man could go to bed with somebody. Let's be frank, a young man, not all young men. There's some gentlemen out there. There's some good kids out there. Don't get me wrong. But some guys could just go to bed with somebody and not feel a damn thing and walk away. And that's that. There's some girls that can too, to be fair. But for the most part, I think girls are more sensitive there. And I don't think they're ready for it at 16 or 17. I don't think I was. And kids these days go start way before 16 and 17. I mean, so if I had it to do over again, I'd stay a virgin well into my 20s. And I'm sure there's some people that are laughing their heads off out there watching this. Yeah, go ahead and laugh. But seriously, if I were to had to do it over again, and it's not insulting anybody out there that I was with or anything like that, but like I would have stayed a virgin a lot longer than I did. But, hindsight's 2020. So I think the reason I'm making this video is if there is even one girl out there that is putting too much energy on a man, a young man, or a girl, keep it in perspective because I've been there, believe me. And usually, if you're in high school and you're hooking up, 5 years from now, you're not going to care about it. You've moved on. You'll be in college. You'll be in, hopefully, you'll get a good job or whatever your path is. Might not even be college, but you're going to move on from high school. Believe me, it's all going to seem so juvenile to you in just a few years. So give yourself a chance. Speaking for myself, when I was 16, like my friend is, and in 11th grade, I started off the year well, doing my usual good grades. Um, but then right in the middle of the year, you could actually see it on some of my old report cards. It's really sad. One time I looked at it, it was like 20 years ago. I found it in some box and I just started crying. Somewhere in mid 11th grade, I got derailed by, I'm not going to blame the guy. What I blame is my reaction to the guy. Like I said, I believe I'm an empath and it's complicated, but I think I had a chemistry with someone that I couldn't handle at such an early age. I don't know why it happened. I don't know why God allowed it to happen, but I had this chemistry with somebody that you could cut with a knife. In fact, I don't think I've had a chemistry like that you could just inhale and breathe out and cut with a knife since then. I mean, it was very powerful, too powerful. And I wasn't even in a relationship with this person. I never had sex with that person. I did kiss that person. But a combination of that and my reaction to that, which was a hyper reaction, not hyper reaction, plus my own hormones, plus whatever psychologically was going on. I wasn't a very experienced person as far as, relationships or having a boyfriend. I never had a boyfriend at that point. Anyway, and this person probably had their own issues. They were self-medicating and but the chemistry, I couldn't stay mad or see flaws much in this person. Just wanted to be around that person all the time. Like a drug. I think it was a drug. A drug that actually took me about 10 years to really rid myself of. Anyway, this video really isn't about that, but it's about girls that might be similar to me out there. If you're out there, don't let it get to you. Let it roll off your back. If you want to date, date. If you want to have fun, have fun and be safe. I would just as soon say don't have sex, Uh, but easy for me to say, right? I would say don't do it until until you're married. Or I know a lot of people are laughing like, until I'm married. But if I had to do it over again, you know what? I would be that way. Sex really, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It was made by God as a good thing, but it really messes shit up if it's with the wrong person or too early in the game. Uh, I just want to tell this girl, let it go. Maybe I should play Teddy's song. Think I better let it go because it looks like another love. TKO. Whew. Let it go. Tired of getting beat up by love. Yeah. I think teenagers should be busy. As a kid, I was busy doing drama and ceramics and school, and I was kind of, but then as I got older, I got into less activities. I wasn't doing music anymore, and I don't think I had a vision and direction. And I think there are some teenagers out there that don't have the vision and direction, and try to think about what your vision is rather than who he is or her is or she is or yeah, if I can go back, but I can't. But if I could help somebody else, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm worth it. And nobody's going to take that away from me. Just say that and mean it. Because you know what? You are worth it. And the only one that can take it away from you is you. So it's been 15 minutes. I've been rambling on for 15 minutes. So, teenagers out there, love yourselves first. Doesn't matter, to me, it doesn't matter what college you go to, as long as you do what you love, what God put you on the earth to do, what your passion is, go for it. Be committed to it. The younger the better, believe me, because the years will go by fast. And I'm not just some old person saying that. It is absolutely effing true. It's a fact. The years, you will be my age tomorrow. And I am not kidding. So any passion you have, do it when you are as young as you can. If you're blessed to know what that is. If you don't know what it is, you'll find it. Ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find. Relax. You'll find yourself. But don't get derailed by some stupid relationship. Thanks for watching. God bless. Bye.